Privileged access management is a way of controlling administrators' access to systems in your organization. Effectively, it's a way of managing the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah, that's a fair call. So it's basically a way, admins have so much access across so many different tools, so many different applications, so many different systems across your whole IT environment. All right. You don't know whether the changes that are being made, the adaptations that are being made, are actually causing risks within your business. What you actually want to try and do with a PAM is to actually focus on giving the administrators only access to the technologies when they need to do it to make the change that's authorized to be able to be changed. What it does is it gives you a surety, governance, and risk management associated with the change management that is required within the business.
Okay, so it's fair to say, therefore, Dan, that most or the highest risk in an organization might lie with the people with the highest level of access. Is that a fair call?
Absolutely. Look, they're the guys who actually, if they get breached, if they get broken into, or they don't have good structures in place to mitigate the threats to them individually, everything's going to go to shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
People are going to, as soon as you get into a global admin or into an admin account itself, you pretty much got free reign across a number of different areas. This is why a lot of organizations have very limited number of global admins and have large numbers of admins for specific technologies or groups itself. If a global admin gets breached, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, in my history itself, I've typically been in that type of position itself. I've even had to put people on different flights so that if a global admin does go down in a screaming on a plane or whatever it may be from there, you put them on a different plane so that you minimize the risk of a global admin who has all that access, has all that control of actually being impactful to your business itself.
So this then brings up the pretty sort of ugly subject of the disgruntled employee.
Yeah.
Because if an admin happens to be that disgruntled employee, then obviously the associated risk with that scenario is much higher.
Yeah. So what happens nowadays in most businesses, you have, as an admin, you'll have a normal account and then you'll have an admin account. Okay? And your normal account is what you do on a day-to-day basis. Okay? That's what you use to access your email, access to standard applications, not doing any of the typical administration work associated with it from there. You then use your admin account when you need to make changes or adaptations to that instance itself. Most businesses will have some sort of monitoring system on both normal accounts, but have a lot more focus on those admin accounts itself when used. Privileged access management adds on top of that one as an additional layer to that, where you get a one-time password that coincides with your access. It has to be for you to be able to get that one-time password itself. You need to have a respective change management ticket or service management ticket in place within your service desk solution itself. Okay. You need to have those type of things in place, and you need to have a good, strong identity platform structure behind it to actually have PAM in place.
Right.
So there's a couple of prerequisites necessary to be able to make PAM work really effectively for your business. But in essence, it's all about making sure your admins are only making changes, adaptations to your systems itself with the right authorizations, at the right risk level, and only at the right time.